No.
And we're live.
And we're live. All right, welcome everybody. Let's do a brief audio and visual check. I know we're on a delay. I know it's new. You can see I'm in a standing office right now. And then my man, to your left, my right, Coach Jay. How are
What's
you,
up,
Coach Jay?
Ace? I'm doing all right, man. I'm recovering. Took a bunch of ginger and turmeric shots lately, and I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Still probably sound like I'm under the weather, but it's the flu game. It's the flu game. We're ready to go. How are you doing, man?
It's the flu game, man. Busy, busy. Life comes at you fast, man. You think you have enough time, and you get reminded constantly how little time we actually have. But let's just dive into it. The audio looks good, the visual looks good. If you could confirm on your end and everybody in the chats how
I'll
it
say my
looks,
audio's low.
I can fix that. Yeah, you should be good. You should be good.
Check, check. How's that, chat?
That was good for me. It's good. It's good for me right now.
All
We'll
right.
we'll go through. We'll go through as we get it, but in the YouTube chat, there's our top step risk disclosure. Everything that we say for educational purposes only, not financial advice, only education, not a signals class. It's not a signals class, everybody. You guys, I know how you guys think. It's not a signals class, but I'm gonna just dive into it, Coach Jay. Sit back, relax, and I'll pass it on to you. But let's take a look at the daily on the NASDAQ. We continue to break down. You can see this is everything I'm trading on. You can see I have the depth of market over here on the right hand side, the DOM. And so you guys see what I see, and this is what I've always traded on. So I trade on. We had that sell off. I mean, basically most of the New York session, right? I was talking about it last night that we could come down and test this 27,900, 28,000 evens. And I don't want to say I just closed my eyes and buy, but if you guys were tuning in to fast markets on Topstep TV, kind of just did that. I just said, "Hey, I'm going in here. I'm not going to wait for price. I'm not going to wait for price to stabilize. I'm just buying it." And sure enough, that was like the low of day, dude. That was the low of day, these 950s. And so I'm looking to see if we get a little bit of support, maybe some consolidation here before earnings, before big FOMC, the rate decision, that it's going to be a spicy one because it's not known, right? It's not as what's the FOMC tool at? I think Jack was saying it was like 40%.
Let's see. What is FedWatch at right now? FedWatch is showing a 62% probability of no change.
Okay. Yeah, see, so that's interesting. That's going to cause some volatility where you have the closer to 50%, the more, I guess, uncertain, I guess we could say. And do we see a market continue to sell off going into that, especially with all these earnings? I'm not sure. We're going to find out as we can continue to test your audio, but audio is good, it looks like. On the hourly chart on the Nasdaq, you can see that big sell-off. Let me just continue to zoom in, make sure it looks good for everybody. Here's that gap on Sunday. We gapped and went up. It was one heck of a rally. And if we measure that from top to bottom, 800 points, 800 point, almost 3% sell-off in the Nasdaq, which was absolutely wild. Filled the gap. Talking about that last night as well. And here's something interesting. There's a level of support here on Friday. That support has became resistance. So that's going to be a key level for me going into tonight and tomorrow. Is this 28,000 mid 200s? Break down, pull back, retest it. Do we get continuation lower and a retest of these lows at 28,000s? Or do we just make a higher low and we look to make up some of this ground that we sold off on today actually. 5 minute chart, not too much is going on. I say not too much, Coach Jay, but this market's moving 40 points every 5 minutes.
It's moving. It
There's a
is
lot
moving.
going on. There's a lot going on. I'm going to pass it to you, Coach Jay, and then I'm going to continue to monitor the audio. So if you want to take a look at what you're
I'm looking at gold. Chat is talking about gold. Gold is selling off here. And chat, you guys know how much I love selling gold. So I am trying to find a spot to get in here. Uh damn. Did this go without me? Let's see here. Is there a? I'm looking for a way to get into gold because there's some urgency in gold right now. And I don't want it to go without me.
don't. It's been so long since I traded gold. It's been so long since I traded gold. So then,
This is going to be a beautiful move here.
hey, I'll live vicariously
This is
through you.
this is going to be a really nice move here in gold. Yeah, you don't want to chase it, but let's see. I'm right now, chat. I know I want to be short gold. I'm just trying to figure out the risk, and I'm looking at this big 3 minute candle here. Let's see.
My eyes are on Nasdaq, so nothing's really happening here. We're just getting started. Getting a little bit of selling pressure. I'll pull up this watch list. Pull up the watch list. I got to get the YouTube chat up here too. I gotta get the YouTube chat so I can start reading. Let's see. Still looking for a short on gold.
Getting pretty close to hitting that sell button here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to watch what price this is. 63.
Getting the
Short
YouTube chat
one.
pulled up on my end. There we
Short
go.
one micro. Let's
For
see. I'm gonna
short one
short one
micro
for
gold.
now. Yeah, we'll see. If we don't, my stop is I'm risking about 130 points with one micro right now. 130 bucks. Two. Short two. Risk is kind of just out of the way right now. If we don't see any continued selling below this candle, I may just cut this early. But I'm short two right now. Just trying to stay with this flow. If this VWAP starts to flatten out, or not really like this trade. Wish I was in it 30 minutes ago, but
Yeah, I'm watching the Nasdaq. This is 5 minutes. I don't mind the long here in the Nasdaq, to be honest. This is my live account. We got Micron down 1.6. Micron's down 1.6.
see that still long in the Nasdaq here, just because it's pretty range bound. This first 30 minute range, VWAP still flatline in that range.
Yeah. Everything tanked. Was there news? I'm not
Uh,
aware of any news right now. I mean, Nasdaq's starting to sell off again. We're at these 120s. Let's switch over to my chart. Yeah, quite this, quite the sell off, man. I gotta just minimize me a little bit more so you guys can see the charts. See the charts. The Nikkei's down like 3%. Day trading. Tune into the social media. Turn into the socials. I don't know if you don't mind, Bruno, posting in the YouTube chat, Twitter and Instagram for me, please. There's new session lows in the Nasdaq. Nasdaq's starting to sell off hard.
I was
That's
gonna keep continuing to practice my scalping strategy, but I looked at this gold chart. I'm like, huh, I want to be a part of that.
Why do I want to buy this dip? Micron down 2%. There's long bias before slow markets ended up in the short from 150. Hey, there's nothing wrong with changing your bias. There it is. There it is in the YouTube chat. There is the Twitter. And so tune in if you got questions whenever we're not on air. That's where you'll find me on the Twitterverse. And then I also got an Instagram. I'll post that there in a moment.
Gold at a minimum, I think, could fill this gap that we opened the week with. You saw the Nasdaq do it earlier today. That'd be nice for this trade. I'm risking. I have a realistic target in gold, which would make this about a 4-to-1 trade. So I'm okay risking the 250. I'm actually not going to touch this one. I'm just going to let this work. If it stops me out, I'm rolling. That's okay. What
It's
else we got
finding
here?
some buyers in. I'm gonna get in long the Nasdaq here. I want to see us hold it. I want to see us hold. That's the thing. Nah, we're not holding yet. Not holding yet.
Right.
New session lows.
Be good no trade there.
Hey, sometimes the best trade is no trade, man.
Absolutely. Still a bounce. 2-point bounce there. Why do the market seem so volatile tonight, chat? What did we miss some news?
Earnings, this and that. There's
Well, the earnings is later in the week.
yeah,
Apple later in the
FOMC.
week. Yeah.
Right there's the link to my Instagram in the YouTube chat if you guys are wanting to know there. I do want to get in long, but I don't want to get in here. That's the thing. Patience. Patience pays. You just completely sell off.
Think I know where my. Oh no, it should be fine now.
Just a pinch.
There's a pinch of drama in the Middle East. Yeah, there's some stuff going on there for sure. Uh, I don't know if I saw any escalations tonight, but volatility is volatility. What is oil doing?
Yeah.
Just short this thing. I'm short one of the things. I'm short gold.
For gold.
I
I'm
don't
not
mind adding to this trade either,
I'm
but
not
we got
touching
a
the
break.
Nasdaq yet.
They're not doing right now. And the silver's down 0.43. Go down a quarter. It doesn't look like it wants to sell below hundreds right now.
Okay, I'm long Nasdaq. I'm long the Nasdaq here. 130. 130. This might be short-lived.
Gotcha, gotcha.
This is rip Dakota. Bro, why are we buying it?
Why is bro long?
Why is Pro long? Bro thinks it's gonna go up. Bro might be wrong. Dakota, no. I didn't know how chat had such a long bias, a strong bias there.
Somebody with 100 lot in gold needs to get out of the way, please.
All right.
They're at
Yeah, your audio
4063
is starting to
tens.
sound better, by the way.
Please get out of the way. Okay, there we go.
Little LARP,
100
little
lot.
LARP
If you
maxing.
can hear us, move, please.
Why is bro long? We got about 12 minutes to the bottom of the hour.
Was just a big hater on this gold short, right at the lows. That was nasty.
Might bail out of this and take a small loss. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. I'm flat. I'm flat. I don't mind getting back in. I'm gonna wait a second. It's easier to get out and back in than to hold through all this.
Briggs and Diggs wants to know if I'm sick. Yeah, man, I hung out in the Twitter spaces and there was a bunch of people yelling loud and spreading germs in there. Got sick of all the bullshit. That was yeah, I'm getting over a cold. Getting over a cold. I feel better. I'm just gotta cough.
It's good, man. That's a good one. I love it. I'm flat, man. I'm flat waiting to see how this price action is. What says you sound better?
Says
I fixed the audio, everyone.
it says I have a good submission for X, but restricted my account after sharing Topstep content one time. Only post I've ever made. Where can I submit? Thanks in advance. You got banned for posting about Topstep content? How'd that happen?
Type of
Uh,
content were you posting?
yeah, what were you posting? Oh man, chat, you guys have had this for weeks. Got a
Hey,
vacation coming up next week. I can't be sick.
I'm happy I got out. It's just we're not really going anywhere right now. You still in gold?
I'm still in, but I may cut this. There was 100 lot right at the low of this candle. Yeah, I'm gonna go flat. All right, I'm up $1.16. I will get back into this trade, but the market needs to take out that 100 lot. They were sitting at 40.60. Price were they at 40.62.10. 100 lot on the bid, and no one wanted to sell it. So I'm gonna wait. We'll see what happens at the top of the hour. But that is a big enough position in the overnight session that could stop the flow to the downside. So I don't want to fight them. Not with one micro.
And this market's gonna lark me again, dude. I just got in short or long from these 122s.
Yeah,
Long
fish
from
short higher. That's what I'm looking for.
long from 122. I'm gonna add one contract here.
Selling off.
It's definitely a fight. We got 9 minutes to the bottom of the hour.
This is a Brooklyn hat. Brooklyn Dodgers hat. Even though I did like the Red Sox as a kid. Just video games. Pedro Martinez. Is the scalping strategy going? It's going all right. It's going all right. It got me into this XFA that I'm in right now. And I thought about continuing to kind of just trade it with the in the combine tonight, but I like this gold trade, right? So I want to put this on if it is going to break down. But it did get me into this XFA.
Trade with the one that got you there, right?
Yep.
Okay. I tried this twice, not getting anything. I'm gonna just let it play out now. Minus 321.
VWAP is tilting to the downside.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
almost
We
looks like
tried it
a
twice.
yeah.
I
Almost looks like a bear flag. Oh, gold! I want a short so bad.
Like run down
This
2.6.
looks like such a
Yeah,
good day trade.
very good. I'm very happy with that decision.
I'm back in gold short. Short two. Same risk.
All right.
Let's run this person here. Mr. 100 lot, please move out of the way. 4063.20. Right at 4063.20, there is a 100 lot on the bid. If they step out of the way, we get to sell. Please move.
What you said, Rip Dakota? Well, we didn't rip. We dumped. We flushed.
Move. Sitting there.
Let me see.
Come on. There we go. Should be some more selling behind that. Come on. Keep going. Keep going.
Ace. Which J? Bottom of the hour in 6 minutes.
Just trade yet, chat, but it's looking decent as long as nobody else steps in. Why don't we just go get Hogs? We could kick off low down here at 4,000s.
I mean, 4,000's been a nice number for gold,
Yeah, it has been.
especially going into a questionable rate decision. I'm gonna sit here and look at the Nasdaq and find a way to buy it again. That's what's happening. What's going on?
You guys see how 50% of this candle held here, which is why I got back in short. I just want to see another volume break, and then we just hold the 50% marks of these candles. As long as that continues to happen, I like this trade for as far as it wants to go. But need some other market participants to agree with me. If you guys looked at the single stock futures, that is a great lesson in liquidity. If somebody tells you that volume doesn't matter, ask them how trading single stock futures went today.
I have not looked at those yet.
6 contracts traded in some. I think the biggest contract had 44. Netflix had 48 volume. Comcast had 44. Adobe had 6. And it's a new product, so it'll take some time. But if somebody
Yeah,
tells you that volume doesn't matter,
volume does. Bottom of the hour in 4.5 minutes.
what's my level to target? I have so there's a couple of spots that I want to see tag. The first one is going to be 40.58s. That's kind of the high of. We have this gap, right? We gapped up to start the week. So 40.58s, and then below that, I'm looking at 40.20s. But we'll see what happens. Really, I need to see more selling coming in, and it's just not a ton of momentum in this market right now, which is fine. Started trading Coach Jay's new strat with my own flavor, and it's actually insanely helped my system. I love to hear that. I love to hear
Nice.
that. Keeping you in the trend. The
Nice. That's
Nasdaq
the
bounce?
goal.
Not yet.
Where's the music? I'll play around with music in a second. I just got Jay's audio fixed, so last thing I want to mess around with is playlists like that. Bottom of the hour in 3.5 minutes. And flush we go.
That. Where's the Nasdaq trying to go here?
There goes the Nasdaq, man.
2856. 28,056. If I sound like your ears are underwater, that might just be my voice. And
That's what's missing the
I
tunes.
can't
Okay,
fix right
okay.
now.
I'll see about getting the music going. Let's see.
I'm gonna take a quick potential scalp here in the Nasdaq off of. This is gonna be counter trend, but 28,056. We'll put a buy. Stop is gonna go at 30.
Got music. You can't hear it yet, so Jay.
It's okay, I can't hear it. That's fine. I can hear that actually.
You hear that?
Can you test your audio now?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah,
Is the audio good? Everyone's saying it's a little bit loud. You guys wanted to jam out. You're getting it.
Cut this trade again in gold. Top of the you know what? No, leave it. Top of the hour or bottom of the hour up here. This one's bids in the Nasdaq for now. This is the trade I was looking for. It just didn't come down as far as I thought.
All right, we'll try that again in a minute when I get a second. Yeah,
Super music chat.
audio's a little bit off, but audio's fine now. All
2
right, I'm gonna
seconds
try
here.
a long in the Nasdaq again, bottom of the hour in about 30 seconds. Let's see if we can get it, Coach Jay. Third time's a charm. I don't know.
Bounce. Let's go on gold.
If we get some buyers in the Nasdaq, maybe. Run it. Let's go. I'm gonna add to this. We need to hold 28,100s in the Nasdaq. Are you still in gold?
It was short.
Okay. Yeah,
Potentially gonna
Nasdaq's
add
not
to
holding
this.
the 100s, man.
To 3.
Nasdaq's gonna cook me. Just LARPed. We just got LARPed on. We almost got it, chat. We failed those 100s.
62s is where I'm looking for in the Nasdaq. I had a bid there. I canceled it because that quick little, like I said, I was looking for a quick scalp. 62s up to 100s, and it kind of played out before getting to 62s. So I pulled the bid. I don't know that I want that trade again. Why is my chart so cloudy? I'll zoom in, chat. How's that? Is that better?
Fine to me, yeah. Yeah. I'm out, man. I'm out. Nasdaq got me.
See what
We're,
happens.
we're looking too heavy. Hopefully the chat is short. Hopefully everybody's short in the YouTube chat. You guys are the one that are doing well.
It's
Micron down almost 3%. Sheesh.
in order to add one if gold breaks down here by adding profit. I'm adding to the momentum. If I want to add if the market is confirming what I'm seeing. And I think there's more room, a lot more room lower if we do get this break. So I want to add as the market is breaking down. I'm not going to add to the risk. I'm going to risk about the same, right? So my stop's going to come down just a little bit. I'm I'm playing for a momentum trade here in gold. So
Okay.
let's see. Play around with this order. You're going to see me move this order a couple ticks here and there because I'm just looking for when they're going to flush, if they're going to flush. Floating the bottom. Change to Dakota's chart. Change it to Dakota's chart. We don't care about this guy's
I'm a
chart.
second. I'm focusing. I'm long. So don't ask me. I'm building a
Move it
position
along.
long
Yeah, I
and
can see
built
it.
a
That's the
position.
trade out. Yeah, that long from 56. If we tap 56s, I was getting in there with you. Nice trade.
Someone says Dakota was my first dog's name. Don't worry, Dakota's not the only pet name. Come on.
Let's scratch that gold trade again. No flow to the downside. I will put that on multiple times, but just not going yet. Nice trade.
You can see my chart, chat. Look at this.
The 50s was it. Yeah, beautiful trade.
Long 7 from 72.
Nice.
Someone says, let it ride to
All right.
the moon. I'm going to take some profits if we could break through these 20s.
Traders in the chat caught that. Nice job, everybody.
Nice. Do we
Where
get
are you guys?
continuation
I'm at
or was
home.
that it?
See what happens at VWAP 136.
Oh, there's a order rejected. You guys
This
are a bunch
call.
of bullies. You guys are a bunch of
We're trying
bullies in
to.
the chat.
We're trying to trade right now too. So if we miss a call, hey, if we miss your call, don't miss your own call. Make sure you
Look at
trade it.
this. Let's get through these 20s. All right, I'm going to close off one right there. Still got 6 for 50 points. There we go. Through the 30s. Take another one off. Chat is toxic. Hey, I wouldn't expect anything less. Let's go. They're probably short. They were probably short. Everyone is so heavy short going into this. I'm taking profits here at these 30s.
VWAP test right there, 135s.
Yeah. Give me the profits. This one says if you exit before monthly VWAP. Dang, man, you're going for the monthly. I'm going to scout 5 points on the monthly chart. Let's go. These 30s. We need to keep going up, chat. I got a hot date to pay for. Yeah, we already went and seen the Odyssey. It was good. Yeah, went there. You go, 30s. I mean, out of one right there. What do you mean another? No, she's. I'm not gonna entertain you guys. Jay met her. Jay, you're on mute, man.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. You can confirm. Jay, did you meet her?
Good.
There you go.
Good.
There you go.
Nice young lady.
Don't take me to the gym. This is watch it reverse on the Bulls. And that's why I'm taking profits. I've already got out of most of my profits. She exists. I'm gonna turn this AC off.
Where's bro long? To do that, you just have to trade well. It's amazing.
Come on, let's go. In the live account too. I ended up today pretty positive. I was up 2000s.
Nice job, man. Nice job. It was a beautiful move, man. That short this morning. I really couldn't trade this morning. Right after opening call, I took like a 4 hour or 3 hour nap, but it was a beautiful sell off. I saw you caught part of that the one long of the day.
Yes, I was buying it, man.
Fast markets, yeah.
I marked out the 27,950s, the mid 900s, and I was a little impatient. I took one long a little bit early and took a small loss on it. And then I got in again, and man, it printed. And then right at the end of fast markets, I ended up getting in long, closed out early, got back in, and it worked out really well. And now we're just chilling in this long. But I want us to go. We can't get over these 30s, man.
36 is VWAP.
While you read this
Mhm.
chat.
Yeah, you can. What is going on?
What's going on, Cam?
Back down? It's like has to hold 17s, I think. I'm gonna try this gold short again.
Okay. Nasdaq just chops around here for a minute. I'm happy that I got out of most of my profits up there. Might bail out of these last three.
Every time I tune in, you guys are somehow going long.
Hey,
Yeah.
every time you
The
tune
moves
in,
to
I
green
hope
on the
we're
screen.
green. Yeah, green on the screen.
And Blue Boy, if you anytime you tune in, I'm usually shorting gold. If I'm trading on air. And I'm short gold right now.
I think I was short last night, maybe. I don't know. But guess which way the Nasdaq's going? It's going up right now.
17s, you got 10s. You have so much potential, man.
I'll figure out the music in a second. Okay. The most important thing is the quality of our mics and that we can hear, you guys can hear me and Jay talk. That's the most important right now. Hear the music of the markets.
You could play the music over my mic right now because this cough is
If,
like muting in between coughs.
yeah, if you weren't sick, Jay, you could maybe sing for us. I seen your karaoke.
Not today.
Oh, no Spanish karaoke?
What song was that? Was that Bad Bunny? Yeah,
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, yeah,
it's a good song, man. Gets the people going. Gets the people
provocative.
going. Gets the right people going.
Right, we're trying. Nasdaq's trying to hold these 20s. Still long three. Went from red to green. Focus. We get to
It's crazy.
700 likes. We have 1,800 people watching.
What's crazy? I went out in the city the other night. Uh, If you were in the chat right now and you saw me at Artichoke Pizza in Midtown Manhattan at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get your name, but you did say what's up. If you were in the chat right
Nice.
now, just say what's up.
See the viewer. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You see the one
Like,
guy signing an autograph or got an autograph signature had the Top Step backpack on. That was pretty sick.
oh yeah, yeah. So and now everyone's gonna say what's up.
Okay,
I
all right.
was went out for my girl's birthday, and she's like, "Pizza" on the way home, of course, because that's what happens. And we stopped to get artichoke pizza on the way home, and it was guy walks in and he's just like looking at me. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in New York, so you know everyone who's in New York knows this. So I'm not saying anything offensive. You don't just stare at people for too long, but we didn't. It was like a quick look, and then it was just like, "Hey, are you Jay? What's up?" I'm like, "Yeah." Just like, wow, that's pretty crazy at 2:30 in the morning in the
In the
middle of
morning.
Manhattan.
Eating
Um,
pizza with your girl.
What's up, bro? I followed you home, but you didn't see me. Is that you posting from my closet? Is that what's happening?
No, that's wild. That's wild.
It
That's
was
fear
crazy,
of
man.
mine, dude. That is a fear of mine.
So the thing is, I've run into that's now the third or fourth person in the last 2 months, fourth person in the last 2 months that has recognized me outside, and it's always great, right? And I think part of it is, and we made the joke earlier, but getting sick from all the BS in Twitter, just spread good energy, man. Spread good energy, and people are just want to say what's up, like, hey, good to meet you. I love watching you guys. I'm just like, for me, it's like a surreal feeling because it's just like, we just do this because we love it. We have a platform. And people tune in to watch us every day. We appreciate you guys, like building a community here. But it's really cool. So if you ever see me in person, as long as it's not anything weird, say what's up.
Someone says Dakota's a shy guy in real life. I'm not very talkative in person, man. I'm not. Unless I'm like comfortable around someone, I don't talk too much.
Harrison says, if I see any of you in public, you're stuck with me for at least 40 minutes. That's hilarious.
I don't care if you have a flight. How am I in
Hi.
person? Am I in Hollywood? I don't know. There's people that's met me. There's I've met people and audience members, and we had the thing in Chicago. I'm the same, but in big groups, I'm a little more quiet. I'm like cautious. All right, Nasdaq right back down to these 100s. Is this the sell the rally right there? Should we have sold this pop? Oh, listen, Dakota, you box, right? Yeah, but boxing and dealing with people in person are two different things, man. Saw my movie.
This is comment. I made this channel for the compound. Says, coaches, this is my first XFA. Give me a shout out, please. Shout out to you. Nice job. First XFA. Trade well in that account. Don't be in a rush. If it took you a little while to get it, you know the work that you have to do to get into that account. So trade well, get to payouts. I would love for you to come back in however much time it takes and say, this is my first payout. So keep trading well.
Yeah, don't rush it. Do not rush it. Man, this thing's gonna sell all the way back down.
Yeah, that was a tough rejection off of VWAP right there. Jeez.
Yeah. Glad I got out of most of my profits, but I would like more. I want more.
Short gold again. It needs to I gotta remember who gold is in rollover, man. It's just not very directional right now.
Gold's been rough for a little bit, dude. For me.
Just keep wanting to see it at 3,500, and I gotta leave that bias where it is for now until rollover is done. There's been some decent trades. I can't find a reason to buy it, to be honest. I'm short 3.
I'm gonna get out of this one. All right. I'm up $140.
Gold at night and then Nasdaq in the morning. Yeah, that's usually what I do too. By the daytime, I usually don't trade gold too much. Seems like the some of the volatility is kind of gone. So I'm risking $300 on this trade. Short 3 micros. If we get back above settlement, I'll be out. And let's see if we can continue to sell off. We're in the gap now in gold, so this is where I would expect some volatility to pick up. Got some levels that we got to get through here. You heard me mention 4058s. That's that support 1 when it comes to pivots. So I don't really want to see any hesitation there. So you are up a couple of ounces of silver.
I'm gonna
Way to look at it.
Well, we're watching this play out. We got the bottom of that or the top of the hour in 10 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can get some music going. We're gonna try this one more time. Let me know if it's too loud, chat.
Obel just says, just bought some SpaceX. Send thoughts and condolences, please. You do not have the worst price of somebody that I know. So you're doing better than them.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a price. Better than 200s.
110s right now?
It's at 111. 111. Well,
Hey, you got 50% off from the highs. 50% off discount is pretty good.
Oh, I was 100% off from 220. Or no, not 100%. Yeah, you're right. 50%. 100%.
Yeah, you gotta get 100%. You gotta get 100% return to get back up there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
That's a nice return.
Exactly. How's the
But you know
music?
somebody's there.
We get a like for the music?
So they can't hear you if the music's on. Is that an Acer that you're using, Dakota? Your laptop? You might have the purified voice console thing that filters your voice when there's other sounds playing.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Health advice in the chat. I appreciate that. Lots of water, nice cup of tea, honey. Tried all those things. Honey, ginger, turmeric, tea, sleep, water. I think it just has to pass at this point.
Oh yeah, I got a noise gate on.
Oh, that's what it is. That's suppression. Turn that suppression off. Yeah, there you go. Should be better.
How's that?
How's that, chat? Is it better? I'm in the chat. Good to see you. Something is gating.
There goes the NASDAQ.
I don't think this is.
It might sound better. It takes them a minute.
It should. Yeah, it's good now. attention to the Kospi's down 8%.
Is it really?
So this 56 level we were talking about in the Nasdaq, I wanted to buy there, but I don't want to do it now. It looks heavy. I'm already short gold. Hello? You're short gold as well? Yeah, I really want to just see this flow here, man. So why are they hesitating so much? Just sell it.
I made the only money there was on longs in the Nasdaq.
It was a good trade, man. Also,
Micron's down 3%. Yeah, Micron's down 3%. Micron's sitting at 870. 870.
Oh, the Kospi's selling off, right? Semiconductors are down.
Someone says prototype CME, then system info. I mean, I could find these. This is the Razer Blade 16. You know who helped me get this computer?
Who's that?
Rips down there in Vegas. Yeah, he helped me get this computer. When I went and spent the week with him. Shout out to him. I always appreciate him and his lovely wife.
I'm in this short on a combine. When did I switch to that combine? This is why you don't trade SIG, chat. I'm like, wait, why do I have a personal daily profit target on this account?
No personal profit target. Go for it.
Well, it's on the combine because I needed a $1,700 day to pass it. All right. That might be it for me tonight, chat. I might call it.
You got me, man. You got me. If you call it, we're good. I got this. Top of the hour in
I'm
6
gonna
minutes.
for a second. I'll be right back.
All right. We'll switch it. Let's see. Now it's just you, me, and the music. Good. I got here late. Get out of here. No, I'm not at my I don't have my computer set up. How much you risk per trade to make $1,700 a day? It depends. Depends on so many things. 128,000. We might get there. We might get there. Shadowbox? I'll shadowbox 900 likes. No. You know what? No, I better not put that out there in this world. What are we even at? Music's a little bit too loud. Hold up. Yeah, we'll turn the music down just a little bit. Too late? Yeah, you guys won't get to 900 likes. Dang, we're already at 360. Could have you tried mixed martial arts, meaning striking and grappling? A little bit. Oh, I love boxing too much. It's like dancing. It's an art form. I see true traders in Florida having boxing matches. That's cool. BJJ to learn more patience. Is there a giveaway today? Yes, Battle. We're giving away free information. Free information. My favorite boxer is Roy Jones Jr. and Mayweather. Roy Jones Jr. and Mayweather. Nasdaq just looking heavy. Information is always good. Yeah, see? Yeah, Canelo's good, but he asked my favorite. I'm liking the short for a breakdown here. We can definitely dump this thing. This is gonna be a breakdown trade. We got the top of the hour coming in about 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we can break these lows. Micron down 3.3. I should have just stuck longs. I might add to this position. I might build a position here. I'm gonna add. I'm short 5. I'm short 5. 069. Top of the hour in a minute and a half. Did we get this breakdown of these session lows? Remember, there's the top step risk disclosure in the YouTube chat. Not financial advice.
Minute and a half till the top of the hour.
I'm short 5, man. I'm short.
All right.
Short from the lows.
That's a breakdown here. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm looking for a break at these session lows. We're looking pretty heavy.
56 need to get through 56.
There we go. Let's get it. 60 seconds left. We just tagged and we broke through session lows. See if we get some follow through here. That's a quick 10 points.
45 seconds. Another 100 lot here in gold. Trying to hold this market up again. Get out of the way. Actually, 50 now. 250 on the bid. 40, 57, 70. Right at.
Buyers trying to step in the NASDAQ too. I'm not liking this. I hate when we tag lows and just completely bounced. We just reversed. We ran liquidity so far.
56 level is going to be tough to get through. There was a ton of buying there earlier today.
I know. Top of the hour. Right here, right now. Come on, get through these lows. Get through these lows.
Let's
My
go,
fingers on
gold.
the close all button. Fingers on the fly and all. Break through it. Can't we see 28,000?
This be, if you are short gold right now, and this is not
Flush it.
financial advice, this is kind of how I'm looking at this trade also. Watch the unsustainability of this volume.
I'm out. I'm out. We're not seeing follow through there. Call me a chicken. Ah. I just don't like being short, so I just don't like. Yeah, now it's gonna go without me.
Flow looks good. The flow looks good.
Yeah. It'll go without me. Just let it go without me on this short. Are you still short gold?
But hey, it's a process. It's all about the process.
Made $10. I made $10 on that.
So they can't hear me, Dakota.
They can't hear you.
No.
Oh, let's see. How about now? Can you guys hear Coach Jay?
Check. Can you hear me now? Quick mic check.
Yeah, they can hear you.
They can hear me now.
Yeah, they can. They can.
What I was saying, if this volume in gold gets unsustainable, watch out. And it is kind of starting to look like that. If you can pull up my charts really quick, I'll show what I mean here. Unless you're in a trade.
No, you're good.
Yeah. So this 1 minute candle in gold. Look at this volume compared to everything else that we've had so far. For the overnight session, the volume that we're seeing, it's going to be tough for gold to sustain this type of volume, right? That was almost 1,100 contracts traded in a 1 minute candle, and the average right now is 178. So in that 1 minute candle, we did 10 times the average. We got some extension, but now to me, I need to be out above that candle's high, because if those are shorts that chase into the market, that's going to be the volume that pushes us back up into VWAP. So as long as this candle holds, great, like we've been seeing, right? We've kind of just been stair stepping lower. If actually this looks better on the 3 minute, it's going to kind of look like a measured move, right? Where we have a break, we consolidate, hold 50%, another break, we consolidate in that candle, hold somewhere around 50%, and then another break on this third one. Got to be careful, especially on that type of volume. So we'll see what happens. I would love for this to continue, but that amount of volume without follow through is slightly concerning.
I'm up 150, so I'm not. We rejected. We did not go down. We're finding buyers here.
Does that indicate exhaustion? 100% it could. Yeah, we just did 10 times the average volume. And if they don't follow through, then that's stuck selling. So that could definitely indicate exhaustion. Tushar, we might be seeing it in real time. We'll see what happens. But for that J trade that we talk about all the time during At the Buzzer, what do we need? We need a 3 minute candle to close above this high, and volume ideally to leave that range to the upside as well. So that's the first sign of it. That's at a minimum telling me to get out. And then whether or not this is a long, that's a different trade, right? But at a minimum, that's saying, hey, manage the risk that you're in right now. You're flat on that short.
Yeah, I might get back in. I'm liking the
It looks like it
breakthrough
wants to
flows
go.
again. We might go see 28,000.
Yeah.
But this might be a market where we just barely tap session lows and bounce. Tap session lows, bounce. Tap session lows, bounce. Here we are again, tap session lows, and we might bounce.
Sell the next 20-point bounce.
Yeah, we're not. It's a difficult one. It's not extremely clean on the 100 tick chart. Of course, the 5 minute looks a little bit different. See, might jump in if we could get some follow through to the downside.
Is there a session indicator? Yes, there is. Ramel,
There
you
we
using those
go.
Topstep alerts? There we go. Nice trade. You short?
Yeah, I'm short now. Yeah, there.
28s. Get
Wow.
28s. Let's
We're
go.
puking.
Get 28s.
Dump it. This is looking good now. We see 28,000 evens.
Why are we stuck in Jay's screen?
Because I'm in the middle of a trade, and in order for me to do it, I'd have to move my mouse off my position and click a button. I'm not going to do that when I'm in a trade in my live account. You're going to have to
Does
wait
it
a
feel like
second.
you're stuck here with me?
You're stuck
Sorry.
with.
So you're
You're,
stuck with Jay. Oh, we're
there we
stuck
go.
with
There we go.
brother. This guy stinks.
There we go. Dang, we're stuck with the J. There you go. I'm short 6 from 49. Pick another one off right there. Move my stop loss. Let's dump it. Get follow through here. Flush it through to 28,000. Hesitating. Not liking that too much. I want to see it go straight to where I want it to go. Come on, market. 28,000. Magnet. Let's see. We're down zero point 0.6 tonight. Crazy thing is we could just rip 100 points at any moment. All right, we sold off that bounce. That little bounce up there to the 20s, 28s. Selling it back down towards new session lows, maybe? Yeah, let's see. Did you catch the downside, someone says? Looking good. Sellers are trying to stay aggressive. Okay, new session lows. Maybe. There we go. New session lows. I like that. Take another one off. Follow through. Let's see, 28,000 evens. Man, this thing's going. Take another one there. Still got two on. Whoa, there's the flush. Wow, Coach Jay, I'm out. I'm out. Look at that.
Trade. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade.
Lock that one up. Up $500 now. That pays for dinner, a movie, a little bit of everything. I got out of that right there at those 980s too.
How many likes are we at right now?
Uh, I don't know. How many likes do we have? I don't have that like counter up. I have that at,
453. All right.
they want me to shadow box, dude. I told them like 900 likes.
Shadow boxing doesn't help anybody understand how to
They're
trade
weird.
these markets.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they're not all weird. Some of them are all 453 that hit the like button. They're not weird.
This,
Other ones though, I don't know about you guys.
did I dye my hair? No, it's the same hair. It's just different lighting. Yeah, we got the 28,000. Good shout out. I see some traders in chat that was short looking for 28,000 a while ago. Nice work. Hilo says, you helped
Well,
me quit my job. Nice. Proud of you, Dakota.
you helped
Phenom's
you
here
quit
for the
your job.
dating advice. What's your best dating advice, Coach Jay?
Be present.
What's that?
Be present.
Be present.
That's the best advice I could give. Be present.
Be present
That applies anywhere.
in
So
life.
that is the best dating advice I could give. Be present. My presence. You added some letters to my advice, but yeah, sure.
I forget. Relationships are hard. Nah, relationships don't have to be hard. Be
It's
present.
beyond my
My
years.
present.
You might say I have some experience, chat. First time, what? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Coach
Leave your phone off the table when you're at dinner. Listen, listen to understand. You'll get some clues, right? If you ever feel like, oh, I don't know what to get as a gift, probably not listening because it could be something
Ooh.
very simple. Same girl, 41 years. Iowa Futures. I'm going to send you a link to the show. You need to tell us what to do. It's 41 years. That's serious.
And look at
Congratulations.
this Nasdaq just dumping through succession lows again. We hesitated. Wow. There's some stops getting popped right here.
Dre in the chat, 250K combine for a gift would be sick. Yeah, right. Who trades with their significant other out there in the chat? I'm curious. Who's out there trading with their partner?
Let's see it. Kospi circuit broke. Look at this Nasdaq dumping. What are we going into? Are we going
Equities
to
are in
break New
trouble,
York
man.
session lows?
Equities are in trouble.
These are the New York session lows. We got FOMC on Wednesday. We got earnings coming out throughout the week. We're gonna go right back up to 28,000 here. Man, I was like 2 seconds away from buying it, thinking like, all right, bounce back up to that 28,000. We get larped on. Don't get larped on.
They might raise rates tomorrow. Make sure you guys join us for the opening call tomorrow. We got some levels to talk about to
Yeah,
the downside. The Nasdaq is 10% off the all-time highs right now. That is
it
correction
is.
territory. That is correction
That's
territory.
Andre in the chat. Something ain't right. No, something's not right. But you know
Okay,
what is
right.
right? We got green on the
That
screen.
P&L is right.
We got the P&L's right. Yeah.
This will be the second time this year we hit correction territory in the Nasdaq.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. This
We
week's earnings, maybe the FOMC, right? Or we get a Twitter post or tweets something from Peace. I don't know. And let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Let's zoom out for a second. Now that we're testing this New York session low, he bet you has we got green on the screen in the live
loving this short right
accounts.
now. I know Andre is loving this short right now.
Andre's short. That's what's
He's
happening.
definitely short.
He's tuned in. He's like, I'm short. Let's tune on to some slow markets. Uh, let's take a look. Let's take a look. So everybody knows. Oh yeah, look, he's even speaking in Spanish. See, see. um, look at you got me all messed up now. So this is the level that I was looking for in the New York session. I talked about it last night. I talked about it during the New York session when I took my trade. It's going to be these mid 900s. Worked out really, really well. And if we do start selling off, I could see 830s, right? But if we continue to break, my next big level is not going to be until 27,400s. 27,400s. That's where we were back on April, near the end of
What's that?
April.
27,400, right?
Yeah, 27,400s.
You know it's there, right?
What's there?
Hoog's weekly kickoff low, 27,400.
Ooh, it's the weekly kickoff low.
Weekly kickoff low. And we know what Hoag's levels do to these markets, man. So
Dude,
that's what I'm saying. For the opening call tomorrow, that we have some interesting stuff to look at. Opening call, we start at 8:15 Eastern every morning. Hoag and I break down the charts, and there are some levels that we are coming down to
there we go.
that, to me, honestly, like you said, Dakota, 27,400s. Do you see the market making an all-time high before we get there? And that this is completely prediction. We don't trade off of this information, right? If the market just starts rallying, then yes, I'll get long. But just looking at that chart, to me, it doesn't look like the Nasdaq is going to trade. It looks like 27,000 before all-time high.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at this rate, right? Unless there's something that happens that we just don't know, right? Like, hey, we're not going
Right,
to hike
exactly.
interest rates. Earnings are amazing. Peace is now the peace deal signs. Then we go
Right.
straight back up. Um, when we were in New York, right? We were talking to Peter Tuchman, and we're like, "Oh, well, what's going to bring this market down?" Like nothing. Well, nothing that we knew, nothing that we could foresee as of right now. Yeah. Earnings are going to be critical. Yes, sir.
Sure.
LeBron going back to the Cavs.
That won't happen.
We're going to Sixers,
If he
man.
buys the team, maybe.
Buys a team.
But yeah, there's some levels down there. Hoag's weekly kickoff level is, and we'll do this same analysis during the opening call tomorrow, but 635-point daily ATR in the NASDAQ. And you got to remember that those daily ranges increase when we're selling off, right? Today's range, high to low, was about 820 points. So far from the high today, we're at 270 points. Hoag's weekly kickoff, if we have an equal range day to what we just had, Hoag's weekly kickoff low, that 27,400, is within range. Now, are we saying that is going to happen? No. But if this thing starts selling off, I think we have some targets to look at to the downside. So tomorrow's going to be a very
Realistic.
interesting day. It's going to be an interesting week, man.
It's realistic, man. We have one bad set of earnings, and we're going to be down there.
Yep. It is going to be an interesting one.
Markets
They
do
all
not
are.
like uncertainty.
So
This is not like it's crazy levels. We were here in April, man. It's not too far. Just a few months ago.
Silent Orbit says anything new about gold. So remember that candle that I talked about in gold? It's still holding right now. Dakota, if you could pull my charts up real quick.
Got
Remember how
it.
I said this volume got unsustainable? At this point, we need more volume to push us out of this range in gold. It's holding now. If you're still short, I would hate to see any real buying pressure above 4060s again. That's just me personally. I'm out of the trade, but I don't want to see any buying above 4060 in gold. Otherwise, it's holding for now. But this high volume slowed us down right here. Right, sellers met buyers, whether this was stops going off or something. But on a higher time frame, it looks like it's still going down, and we might just see that continue here. You just want to see that volume to the downside, not to the upside.
I look at this right now, and I want to buy it.
Yeah, new lows right there in gold. So if you're still short, beautiful trade.
Nasdaq stuck at 28,000 here.
Yeah,
Micron down 3.6. SpaceX down 2.4. Nvidia down 0.6. Tesla down 1. Yeah, I mean, everything's red besides Apple. Apple's scratch. Walmart is slightly green. We might get a little bit of a bounce here. Might get a little bit of a bounce. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this for a scalp. Switch it back to my screen. I'm looking at possibly a 3-bar reversal on the 5 minutes. And I say a little bit of scalp. It's going to be quick. I'm not looking for a big breakdown or break up. This is going to be just like, let's get a little bit of buying in here. Push above 28,000. Maybe 20 points. Let's see what the market will give us. See what we can get here. Break through this. It's two-way trade. Two-way trade right here. Two-way trade. We don't go, I gotta get out. This is
look at
a
gold. Would you look at gold? Look who's still short gold. If I was in that XFA, I'd still be short. But you guys are cooking right now. If you're short gold still, nice trade.
that's always cooking, man. Love it. On NASDAQ, let's get through those.
What is our Instagram? Let me see if I can find the link to mine.
There we go. Let's get it.
You're wrong.
There's 17s. 17s? Can we see 20s? There you go. I'll put mine in the chat. Then there you go. There they are. Coach Jay, both of our Instagrams are there. Nice. Look at this thing go. Come on. Rebar reversal. If we could hold above this level.
This
Got my
is
finger on
working
the
at
flatten
Topstep.
button.
Got to give a shout out to my guy, Eddie Horn.
Eddie Horn.
Eddie Horn's the reason I work at Topstep. Shout out to Eddie for work with Topstep.
Shout out to Eddie. Miss having him on, man.
Yeah, man.
We're not liking that. I wanted to see a little bit more. I wanted to see a little bit more. I thought we could get to those 20s, maybe 30s. We tapped 020, and now we're going to dump off here.
This thing really might be in trouble. You know the interesting thing?
That,
And we said this a couple of weeks ago during the opening call that it felt like we needed a catalyst to trade to the upside and break and make new all-time highs. If you had to, and I know we're technical traders, fundamentally, why are we selling off?
uncertainty, man. Uncertainty. Lots of uncertainty. Earnings, interest rate thing, war, inflation.
Could not
Even
stay in the range.
even technicals. More sellers and buyers.
I think these tech companies are. I don't know, but these earnings are going to be interesting.
Yeah, they are. Nasdaq, right? Trying to hold this 8.
$1 trillion companies aren't supposed to move like these companies are moving right now.
No, not 5% a day.
No,
Not
that's not
5%
supposed
a
to happen.
day.
That cannot be sustainable. Not to go gray from stressing. Yeah, and I'm not going to use any of that information in my trades, but it's just like what's happening.
All right, Nasdaq, what are we gonna do here? We are pegged at this 28,000 level.
So exactly, lone trader, right? We had the same uncertainties. The war was happening in April when we were rallying to all-time highs. And maybe the extension of the war, right? We initially thought it was going to be what 2 weeks, and now it's been half a year. So maybe it's that. But I think when you start stacking too many things on top of each other,
I just work here, man. Sometimes that's how I feel.
oh
I just
yeah,
work here. Give me my
seriously,
10 points to the long side and call it.
call it a day. Yeah, I'm gonna take my economist hat and put it back on the shelf, especially because I might not even be thinking right after switching over to that. Damn, that was a nice trade
That
in
gold
gold.
short.
Yeah, man. I looked up and I'm like, I'm in the wrong account. This is a beautiful trade though.
Oh, yeah.
Who's still short gold in the chat? Let us know. New lows of the day, 49s. Where's 1% down?
Nasdaq just chilling at 28,000, man.
Chris still short. Nice. Out for 3K profit. Beautiful trades. Love to see it, man. Tag us on your favorite social platforms. Show us that you're watching. We'll repost any of them.
You show
Beautiful
support, we
trades.
show support. I absolutely love seeing some of the posts from the community. I always like resharing and tagging and as much as I can, right? Our time is limited, of course.
Need to
There we
hit a
go. Come
circuit
on,
break.
Nasdaq. There we go. We're seeing something come in. We're seeing something come in. What's going on here? We got some buyers stepping in for the Nasdaq, and I am long. There's me $100 bill.
Big spike of volume there in gold.
$100 bill right here. These mid upper 20s. There we go. Take one at 30.
Is the Nikkei really hot? FD trader? Watch gold here. Watch for a pop.
Back up above 30s. Boom. There we go. Take another one off. Just a quick $200 bill now. Wow, there's 30 points to the upside. I'm out. Jay,
You're killing it right now, man.
what do we say? I have nothing else. I have nothing else for him. I'm up 665. I mean, we're trading this live account, having these pretty amazing calls, dude. You had that amazing gold short. I'm trading up this Nasdaq both directions. Any last thing before we end it here?
Played well, everybody. Manage your risk. Uh, Join us for the opening call tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some rest because tomorrow is gonna be a very interesting trading day. And yeah, that's all I got, man.
All
Great
right,
trades.
man. See everybody bright and early tomorrow morning. Actually, I will not be on tomorrow morning, but I will be on tomorrow night. Obviously, you guys can see I'm trapped. I'm not at home. So I'll catch you then. And yeah, on the socials, when I'm not on air, that's where you'll see me. And Jay, get some rest, man. Get feeling better. I'll see everybody